Okay, hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus reading for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign. Now, this is a general message. It may not resonate with everyone. Just take the parts that resonate for you and leave the rest, okay? Now, because it is your bonus reading, guys, you guys always come through with the views, okay? I'm actually going to break it down for you today. So we'll do, Leo, Aries, and Sag. But yeah, let's jump into this. Now, anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So let's timestamp these, and we are going to say, I'm going to say 50. And this is going to be for my Virgos that are dealing with a Leo. So, Spirit, what is the energy here for my Virgos dealing with a Leo? What is the overall energy? Show me. Now, cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles, okay? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. All right, what's the overall energy? Show me. Okay. So your card coming out, it says, a strong woman or man looks a challenge in the eye and gives it a wink. Okay, so definitely representing strength energy here. Virgos, I don't know if you walked away from a Leo. Maybe they're finding that a little bit difficult to swallow. Maybe you bruised someone's pride or ego here. What is this energy? A strong woman or man looks a challenge in the eye and gives it a wink. Why is it here for my Virgos dealing with a Leo? Show me. So first card coming out here is the Six of Pentacles. Show me more. You have the Sun card, which is Leo energy. You have the Six of Cups coming out here, and then you have the King of Wands coming out sideways. So I don't know if you block this person. Show me more. You have the Judgment. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Here we come. All right. And we have the Moon card at the bottom of the deck with the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. For some of you, it's giving me the energy with the Six of Pentacles. I don't know if you found out this was a third-party situation here. It almost makes me feel like somebody finding out that someone here was either showering someone else with gifts, or maybe, taking somebody else out. It's just overall energy of maybe spending money on another person. It kind of makes me feel like this King of Wands is a little bit of a charmer here. Right? I'm also hearing the gift of the gab. Now, this could be someone who wants to kind of win you back over here, Virgos, okay? And maybe they feel like giving you some sort of gift here, or showing you some sort of kindness, or it just feels like this person is very materialistic. Like they feel like, hey, buying you this or giving you that is just going to make you come back. It's almost this energy of somebody not really wanting to put the real effort into a situation, or putting the effort in where they're supposed to. So if this is someone who maybe owes you some sort of an apology, or they need to come and say sorry for something, or have some sort of conversation, it kind of feels like they don't really want to take that route, right? It's almost like, okay, here, Virgo, I bought you this, or let me take you out, or blah, blah, and then they feel like that is going to kind of make things better. The Sun card and the Judgment, it could say to me that something in this situation was very much illuminated here to you, and you made some sort of final decision. But it could also be saying to me here that, you know what, this person very much realizes that you are their happiness, okay? You are what makes them happy. You may share children or a child with this person, doesn't have to be. But it's almost like someone here wants some sort of reconciliation. They want to bring something back to life here. Now, this is really weird. This is not going to be for everyone. I am picking up something for some of you about maybe a fire sign that has passed over. I'm going to clarify these cards. It could just be saying to me that this may be someone who is watching over you. Maybe this is an angel of yours or an ancestor, whatever, right? But I feel like for some of my Virgos, there's a fire sign, or a Leo, I should say, that is coming back towards you here. And it could be from your past, right? For some of you, this may be a soulmate. Doesn't have to be. Now, that's Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about confusion. It's either they're confused about how to offer you this, or there is some confusion where you're going to be left in about whether you should take this person back. Spirit, clarify these cards for me. What is the Six of Pentacles and this King of Wands? Yeah, Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands usually talks about good news, but it also talks about communication. So definitely someone here wanting to communicate with you. Now, again, when I was saying this Leo could be a charmer or something like that, it almost feels like I kind of want to say that this person needs to learn how to be serious. It's almost this energy of maybe they feel like everything's fun and games. What is the Page of Wands? The Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups does talk about your wishes coming true. It talks about realizing your dreams, happiness. It talks about cheerfulness. So I feel like for some of you, you may have had some really good times with this Leo. But, it's that energy of, it's almost like I'm hearing, how does it go? It says something like there comes a time where one must put away childish games. And I feel like this Leo needs to learn when to do that. Now, for some of you, you could definitely be dealing with someone who maybe indulges a lot when it comes to alcohol. You could be dealing with someone who may be controlling, right? They kind of like what they want when they want, right? It's that energy of it's my way or the highway. And maybe Virgos, you kind of came into this person's life and taught them that, hey, no, that's not how it goes. The Six of Pentacles can talk about giving and receiving. It can talk about equal give and take. It can talk about a situation that needs to be balanced. But if you look in this Six of Pentacles, those coins ain't balanced here. So maybe some of you realized that you was giving more to the situation than you was actually getting back. And maybe you decided to pull away. And like I said at the very beginning, maybe this Leo didn't expect you to do that. What is this Sun and the Judgment? Yeah, we have the World card. Show me more. You see, oh, okay, we got the Ace of Wands. So again, that energy of, hey, something may have come to a close, but hey, this is someone who wants to almost want you to reevaluate the situation. Can we begin again? Now, for some of you, this may have been a very repetitive cycle with this person where you guys maybe do break up and then you get back together and then you break up and then you get back together. And for some of you, it's this energy where it took for you to end this situation for them to realize that, hey, I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose this situation, this relationship, whatever it is. And then, for some of my Virgos, I have that energy where, like I said, something here was revealed to you, and it may have caused some sort of ending. And you may be adamant that that is your final decision. That is my judgment. You're adamant that you want something new. Now, I don't know if for some of you, this is someone, like I said, maybe they like to use their wand, right? Or use sexual energy, male or female, to kind of get back into your good graces, so to speak. I really feel like this is a situation where it's going to take communication. It's going to take for someone to be transparent here. Clarify this Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Thank you. We have the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Four of Wands. So for some of you, you could even have been married to this person. Maybe you lived with this person. Maybe this is someone who is thinking of marriage with you. The Nine of Wands is an energy of the wounded warrior. Someone who feels like they got the whole world on their shoulders. I don't know if this is a third party for some of you, where this person may be married to someone else or live with somebody else, but it will tell me that they find that situation a struggle. So is that why they're thinking of the Virgo? I don't know. For some of you, there may have been some struggle in this person's past that it's made it a little bit difficult for them to kind of, I want to say, relate to emotions, relate to love. But the Four of Wands, it talks about happiness. Now, this could also be here that this person may be worried, or I don't know if they have some issues with the community or people around them, or if they have issues with family members, right? It kind of feels like for some of you, this person is looking for some sort of escape here. I saw the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. You know, this could be someone who is very much craving some sort of peace, balance, and harmony in their life. And like I said, Virgos, maybe you was the one that brought that energy to them. For some of you, if you have a family with this person, especially with that Six of Cups out there, it feels like they want to bring back the family together. Now again, you know, Virgos, I only read the cards. You all have free will. I see here that some of you are adamant that, nope, I'm done. Whatever this person did was enough for you to make up your mind and say, yeah, I'm exiting. Spirit, show me what some of the blockages here was. My Virgos are dealing with a Leo. Yeah. Ego, vanity, and pride. This person, for some of you, they didn't respect you. We have almost coming out sideways here. It says transcendence and unity. It's almost like I'm feeling like with that energy coming out sideways, that for some of you, I really feel like you really tried. You really tried to keep this, whatever it is, together. Show me more. You have family, home, and commitment. So I'm asking what the blockages here was. So again, this could have been someone who had a whole family somewhere else. Maybe they was married. Or maybe the blockage is that they just wouldn't commit to this situation. 3 more cards. What are the blockages here? Avoidance, stalemate. And right behind it was the Venus offer. So for some of you, maybe you wanted a commitment from this person. They just, you know, they wouldn't give you that. Show me more. What are the blockages here? You have epiphany and breakthrough. So again, I feel like, you know, like I said, I feel like this person is realizing for some of you that, hey, they kind of self-sabotage this situation here by being in their ego. Third party, external. And then coming out, we have, coming out sideways, we have the confusion and illusions. The rose-tinted glasses energy is an energy of, yeah, it's almost like I'm hearing someone here thought the grass was greener on the other side. Now, for some of you, it's also giving me this energy of somebody maybe hiding something. Give me 3 cards for this situation, my Virgos that are dealing with a Leo. Show me going forward, because I part the deck. Someone may here want to apologize. Maybe you refused someone's offer. Maybe they already tried to give you something and you're like, no, I'm good. What is this energy? Thank you, Spirit. My Virgo's dealing with a Leo. One more shuffle. Three cards. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. So we have two. We have tell the truth. We have put others first. So again, that's energy of maybe somebody being selfish, and maybe you just decided that, you know what, this person don't want to tell the truth. They don't want to speak their piece, right? I'm going to start putting myself first. One more. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Flying out, we have say yes. And it wanted to land on that Page of Wands. So again, this is someone, like I said, whatever they're trying to offer you, whatever communication they are kind of sending towards you here, they want you to accept something. They want you to say yes. They want you to forgive them. Now give me the advice. Now the advice is just advice, guys, okay? Take it, leave it. It's just advice. What is the advice my Virgo's dealing with a Leo? Oh dear. Okay, I don't know. It's saying not the right time. So let's see what it says. Not the right time. I just saw get over yourselves. I don't know. Not the right time. Does it have a number? Damn, I can't find it. Am I looking in the right place? Hold on, Virgos. Okay, it would have helped if I was looking in the right book. So, not the right time. It is a number 58, which may be significant to someone. Now, not the right time. It says this is not the right time presently for what you are inquiring about. This answer is not a no, just a not yet. It says have patience. Your angels will give you a sign when the timing is perfect. So again, I don't know. Again, this 9 of Wands and this 4 of Wands, for some of you, it may look like that this person may be trying to run away from something here. You know, and they feel like running back to the Virgo is a good idea. Now, let's get one more card for advice. Thank you, Spirit. My Virgos that are dealing with a Leo. So the card coming out here is decisions. So again, it gives me that energy, you know, Virgos, of don't rush into anything here, okay? So let's put these away and let's move on to my Virgos that are dealing with an Aries. All right, where are we? Are we at 1910? All right, Spirit, what is the energy here for my Virgos that are dealing with... Look at how the Emperor wanted to jump out my hand. My Virgos that are dealing with an Aries. Thank you. What's the energy here? Show me. Virgos dealing with an Aries. All right, give me a card. What is the overall energy here? Show me. My Virgos that are dealing with an Aries. Okay, so we have The Hangman coming out here. And then we have I'll be back at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you may be dealing with an Aries who has some sort of legal situations going on here, right? With the Justice and it wasn't me. So, now the Hangman is definitely stuck energy. But the Hangman is also somebody here taking some sort of temporary pause here. But it's so that they can see something from a different perspective. I like to see sometimes the Hangman as spirit putting somebody in timeout. As a part of the deck, we've got Temperance and the Magician. Okay. My Virgo's dealing with an Aries. What's the energy here, Spirit? Show me. Oh, look at this. The Hanged Man came straight out and it came out sideways. So again, there's definitely some sort of delays or some sort of blockages here. The Hangman energy, it says feeling trapped, it says confined, it says self-limiting. So again, you know, it says a lack of direction, it says needing to release, letting go, it says sacrifice. Oh, okay. All right, for some of my Virgos, you may be dealing with an Aries that tried to sacrifice you somehow. I saw that Magician card, right? And as soon as I said sacrifice, I saw the Magician again. So, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean magic. You know, it could talk about some sort of manipulation here. But, yeah, it says lack of direction. It says contemplation. So this Aries, they are stuck somehow. It's almost like they don't even know which direction to go in right now. So show me more. Thank you, Spirit. My Virgos are dealing with an Aries. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, this Aries could be a family member. Or this Aries is stuck because they were expecting some sort of finances from somewhere. You know, the Ten of Pentacles can talk about an unexpected financial windfall. It can talk about a lump sum of money. To me, the Ten of Pentacles can talk about something big, like a property or something like that. It can talk about an inheritance. But Ten of Pentacles, it talks about, you know, having some sort of a solid foundation. It talks about having generational wealth. It talks about having financial stability here. So, show me more. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords can say to me that someone here may be receiving some sort of information. Or there may be some delay in some sort of communication or information here. The Page of Swords can also talk to me about, hey, for some of you, maybe this Aries is spying on you somehow. And maybe they see that you are generating this Ten of Pentacles for yourself. Show me more. Hangman, the Knight of Wands. I heard foolish. So I don't know if this Aries is feeling foolish, which they are the Fool card. Or maybe someone here did something without thinking. The Knight of Wands is usually a very fast energy. It's usually, can sometimes come across as a very immature energy as well here. This person may have been in a rush to do something. The Knight of Wands is usually, to me as well, someone who is non-committal. They're here today and they're gone tomorrow. We'll clarify this Knight of Wands. So for some of you, this Aries could be younger than you. What is a Ten of Pentacles? Oh, am I supposed to take that? 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so if somebody was expecting something here, you know, someone could be feeling left out in the cold. The 5 of Pentacles is also that energy of someone struggling financially. The 5 of Pentacles talks about poverty. It talks about a negative change in a situation. So again, if someone here was expecting the 10 of Pentacles, they very much ended up with the 5. So not receiving what you expected or what you wanted. or what you'd hoped. It talks about financial loss. It talks about someone here may feel like the whole world is against them. It could even, to me, talk about maybe someone who is, I'm hearing the word homeless. So like I said, this could have to do with a home or something like that. Clarify this Page of Swords. This Aries is giving me very sexual energy. Now, it could just be that for some of you, maybe this person desires some sort of new beginning with you. But it kind of gives me the energy of what is their underlying motive. So maybe this is someone who is used to controlling people with sexual energy. Male or female. What is this Page of Swords? The Five of Wands. Ooh. Well, this Aries got a lot going on. So there's conflict here. There's arguments, there's fights. I'm hearing triggered. This is someone who may have a temper. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say that. All right, Spirit, give me another round. The Six of Cups. Okay, I don't know. It may have something to do with children here. I wasn't going to say it, but the Six of Cups came out here, which can talk about children. It can talk about the past, right? Maybe someone here is very much living in the past, or this is maybe some sort of energy of nostalgia here. Or this is someone who maybe feels like, hey, they can rush in. I don't know. It feels like someone wants to maybe take some sort of a playful approach. What is the Knight of Wands? Why is the Six of Cups here? It's almost like somebody wanting to come across as innocent. What is the Six of Cups? The Three of Swords. Okay, so someone here is heartbroken. Now, the Three of Swords can talk about betrayal. It can talk about loneliness, depression, separation, sadness, heartache, unhappiness, grief, sorrow, confusion. So, what is the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles? The Temperance. Now, the Temperance talks about peace, balance, and harmony. It is Sagittarius energy. It kind of feels like this person is craving some sort of balance in their life. So again, this kind of energy of somebody creating, you know, digging a hole for themselves and finding it difficult to get out of. But what has that got to do with you, Virgo? What is the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands? The Page of Wands. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and the Five of Wands and the Page of Wands, that talks about the Six of Wands. So is this person very much seeing that you are having some sort of success? It's that energy of winning. It's that energy of public recognition, fame, fans, well-wishers. Is this just someone who sees you doing very well, and it's almost like they are on the opposite end of the scale? So for some of you, it almost makes me want to say it's not going to be for everyone, but are some of you dealing with a twin flame here? Show me more about this Aries. The Knight of Cups. Now, for some of my Virgos, if this Aries was to return to you and make you some sort of offer, that Six of Cups and that Knight of Cups, that's a Seven of Cups. I feel like some of you are going to be totally confused. Two more cards. Show me this Aries. The Queen of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, Virgos, you have to also listen to your own intuition, right? Use your own discernment in any situation here. I feel like you are very loving and very caring and very nurturing here. And I feel like whatever energy you gave to this Aries maybe in the past, I don't feel like they have forgotten it. So regardless of whatever the situation, whether they left you for someone else or whatever the case may be, why there was a separation, you maybe kept yourself very grounded here. And like I said, maybe you moved on to achieve something for yourself. I don't feel like this Aries ever kind of took their eye off you. And it feels like I said, them craving some sort of stableness in their life. And they feel like coming back towards you, they can gain that. But it wouldn't make sense, the Seven of Cups. Like I said, it would be confusing to some of you. Well, why are you coming back over here now? What is going wrong in your life? Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords. I feel like there's definitely for some of you some sort of argument over some sort of finances, stability, something here. Yeah, I'm hearing payout. Someone was expecting some sort of payout. But this Ace of Pentacles is also this energy where this person sees you as a good opportunity. So some of you may be dealing with an opportunist. All right. All the blockages here. My Virgo's dealing with an Aries. I said at the beginning, I heard the word trigger. You have disharmony, triggers, and conflicts. So maybe for some of you, you know, even your ancestors and angels may be preventing this person coming back towards you because they know what's going on behind the scenes. Disharmony, triggers, and conflicts. Virgos, you don't want to be a part of that energy, especially if you're very stable here. Now, this Queen of Cups with the Temperance, right, it does tell me that some of you are very intuitive here. But it tells me that you've also learned how, like I said, to balance your emotions here. And some of you are very much stable, so you don't want this chaos kind of coming back into your life. You don't want whatever energy they are bringing with them. Show me more. Coming out sideways is a blockage. There's some truth that isn't told here. Ace of Swords. Communication. The Ace of Swords talks about clarity. In the reverse, you have, I don't really take these in the reverse, but it is regret and repression. So if you was regretful about a situation, it could be saying to me that you are not anymore, but now how I've just flipped that up in the right way. Again, this strong energy of maybe a twin flame for some of you. Could be a soulmate, but I'm picking up more twin flame energy here. So again, maybe you are not regretful for about a situation, or it could also be saying to me that this person is regretful about something and is very much walking around as if they ain't. But show me more. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Show me. You have guarded and vulnerability. What are we getting stuck on? My Virgo's dealing with an Aries. You have the rebirth and winter. Yeah, and then you got facade and beliefs. Give me 3 more. You have the attraction, Mars and Heart. I don't know why for some of you, I'm hearing something about maybe a pregnancy or, I don't know, a birth of a child or something like that. Maybe there was a child born in the winter or something here. But it could also just be saying to me that some of my Virgos, maybe you had some sort of awakening here in the winter months. Yeah, we've got the spying card again. We already have the Page of Swords out here. So again, this talks to me about some sort of information that may be coming to light here. I'm also hearing for some of you, this Aries, I don't know why there's this strong kind of sexual energy here. I don't know. I don't know where I want to go with that. I'm kind of getting this energy of, oh Lord. It kind of feels like either somebody paying for some sort of sexual activities or somebody getting paid for some sort of sexual activities here. Now, it could just be that, you know, someone's sexual energy has got them into some sort of trouble, right? Knight of Wands. Show me more. My Virgo's dealing with an Aries. We have change and courage. So again, I don't know if someone here is homeless with the Five of Pentacles, talks about being left out in the cold here. I don't know if this is someone acting like I said before, that, hey, they're walking around pretending that they don't care that you left here, but it actually does bother them. So this could be someone who is upset, you know, that you left them behind, that you chose you, that you chose a new beginning. And maybe for some of you, maybe you left a long time ago and they actually see that, hey, you're doing actually fine without them. Yeah, I'm hearing a bruise to the ego. For some of you, this is someone who needs some sort of healing here. They have childhood wounds. We have that Six of Pentacles out there. I mean, not the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. For some of you, this is someone who didn't know you was a divine feminine. And then you have the karma. So this is also someone who may be receiving some sort of karma here. And I'm hearing for their actions. So, give me 3 cards for my Virgos that are dealing with an Aries. Thank you, Spirit. You have You Are Not Afraid. Why am I hearing that for some of you, this person may have been a bully? You have Talked to God. This person cursing. I don't know if there's some sort of curse on this person, okay? Or if this person tried to curse you, whatever. But we have Talked to God. It makes me feel like somebody praying. But it also makes me feel like, my Virgos, you're very in tuned here. It's almost like you're very focused. It's almost like if this person tried to intimidate you in any way, shape, or form. You are not afraid. One more. Now, for some of you with that divine feminine energy, I'm also hearing that this Aries may see that you are connected to the Most High. Yeah, look at this. I'm telling you, for some of you, I don't know if you're in the music industry, if some of you like to sing, or maybe you're just very creative here. But you have Drop It, you have Thank God, and then you have Celebrate You. For some of you, ever since you left this person, this situation here, ever since you dropped that weight, you see how this woman is dropping the bags off of an air balloon and she's kind of floating away? You dropped a burden here. And it's almost like some of you may be thanking God. Maybe your life is better for it, right? Maybe some of you, you were blocking your own destiny here with the Celebrate You. Now you're able to be free. It's almost like that Judgment card, a free spirit. What did we get? We have Detox, and then we have Dare to Be Happy. For some of you, this just picking up these 2 cards is giving me the energy here of, I don't know if this person drinks a lot, or they have an alcohol problem, or they have some sort of codependency issues here, or addictions, or whatever, right? But this could be someone who is maybe drinking a lot, especially if you are in a new relationship with a Dare to Be Happy. For some of you, you may have freed yourself from some sort of toxins, and now, like I said, maybe you feel better for it. Yeah, with a change and courage. Now give me the advice for this situation for my Virgos dealing with an Aries. Thank you, Spirit. You have the Yes card coming out here. And look at that as a part of the deck. Choose a new direction. So for some of you, was right for leaving this situation behind. Give me some advice for my Virgos dealing with an Aries. Absolutely. You have the card Acceptance coming out here. For some of you, this is an energy where this Aries need to let you go. They need to accept that something here is over. So that is what I have for the Aries. So let's move on to the last sign. For my Virgos dealing with a Sagittarius. Five of Pentacles. Oh. All right, Spirit, what do we have for my Virgos that are dealing with the Sag? Just timestamp so we don't forget. We are at, I think it says 42, let's say. All right, for my Virgos that are dealing with a Sag, thank you, Spirit. What is the energy here? Now, guys, do let me know in the comments if you prefer it, me doing it this way, or do you prefer it, me just doing the fire signs all together. Virgos dealing with a Sag. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy here? Show me. Thank you. So your card coming out here is, oh, the High Priestess. Why did I hear secrets? Someone here got a mistress? Let's find out. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Oh, dear. I hope not. I parted the deck on the Empress. I hope this isn't a secret pregnancy or... But let's see. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Oh, I hope this isn't someone who is married with the Hierophant here. And I just saw the Eight of Pentacles. So I don't know if this is someone who maybe cheats and say they're going to work or... you know, pay attention to your intuition here, right? If you feel like something's not quite right in a situation, maybe your gut is trying to tell you something. But show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you may be like, am I tripping? Nah, my person wouldn't do that to me. All right. Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. What is the energy here? Show me. Why is the High Priestess here? So it... I knew it was going to do that. I swear on everything. I knew it was going to do that. So we have the High Priestess coming out. We also have the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Oh, I don't know if whatever's going to come out here, or whatever these secrets are, is going to put somebody in their emotions. But let's see. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Cups. Yeah, damn. What's that with the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords? Ouch. Okay. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Why is the High Priestess here? The Eight of Wands, which can talk about communication, or it can talk about something happening fast here. Oh, wow. I'm also seeing the word holiday, romance. So again, I don't know if there is a baby that is created out of the energy of lust, you know. But let's see. What is the High Priestess here? What is the High Priestess? Thank you, Spirit. So heavy Pisces energy coming out here. Thank you. You have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups with the High Priestess, it makes me feel like a hidden family, or, you know, a hidden situation here. But it makes me feel like someone here is married and maybe they stepped out of a marriage. So this definitely may be a specific message for someone and not for everybody here. What is this Queen of Cups? Oh, the Five of Wands. Conflict, drama, chaos. This is arguments. This is fights. And it's almost like earlier, it's almost like when I was running out of breath and I had to kind of breathe, that whole woosah. It just feels like shouting, or a lot of the verbal energy. Someone made a bad choice here. What is the Eight of Wands? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Wands is like the wounded warrior. You know, it talks about somebody coming out of battle here. It also talks about, you know, it talks about learning from your past, right? So learning the lessons here in a situation. It's also that energy of needing to gather your strength here. But let's go one more round. We've got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So again, you know, this is a husband or a father figure here. This is someone who, I want to say, I wanted to use the word alpha. I'm also hearing breadwinner. I don't know here, Virgos, if you're dealing with a Sag. They may want to heal this situation, but something here is weighing heavy on someone's mind here. High Priestess and the Ten of Cups. King of Wands. Now this King of Wands is giving me this energy of, hey, I saw something that I like and I went after it. Yeah, but this is someone who didn't think of the consequences. It's almost like I'm hearing as well that, you know, karma has no expiry date. So this may be someone who didn't think something was going to come back and bite them in the butt. But if a child was produced, then how do you hide from that? What is this Queen of Cups and this Five of Wands? Yeah, we have the Five of Cups. It says regret. It says refusing offers. It says missed opportunity. It says stagnation, delusion, focusing on the negative. It says depression, boredom, nostalgia, remorse. So this may be someone who maybe does this kind of thing. Maybe someone here has got fed up here, Virgos, of somebody stepping out or somebody being, I'm hearing distasteful. So I don't know what this person did, but maybe it left a bad taste in... Oh, let's not. Spirit. Maybe it left a bad taste in your mouth. I don't know. Is this about an STD? Is that how someone got caught? Let's not. It is too early. What is the Eight? Oh my goodness. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Which can represent the male phallic. I don't know. All right, what is the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands? Oh, Lord. The Nine of Cups. 2 nines here. The number 99 could be significant. The Nine of Cups usually talks about your wish fulfillment, your hopes, your dreams. It's also giving me the energy here of maybe someone here indulged in too much alcohol. Maybe they didn't know what they was doing. Maybe, you know, once, you know, you have a few drinks, you get a little happy, you know, maybe things happen real fast. And it's only afterwards somebody's kind of looking back and saying, damn, why did I do that? I heard no self-control. Can you show me any more? My Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Thank you, Spirit. You have the Justice card. Yeah, I do feel like this is about a marriage here. But again, you know, this is also about somebody receiving some sort of karma. Somebody needing to learn some sort of life lessons here. So somebody could be kind of going for divorce. 2 more cards. 6 of Cups. Yeah, somebody's definitely regretting something here from the past. Some of you could be dealing with a soulmate here. Or there may be children involved in this situation. Someone here is regretting a situation because they realize what it is that they had. I don't feel like it was worth sacrificing. Not for a night of passion or a couple nights of passion or for passion full stop. This is someone who is wanting to return. And it says returning to one's roots. So somebody here, they planted some roots in a situation. They spent time, effort, and energy in a situation. And to throw it away for what? Queen of Wands. Something that looked good. One more. Thank you. 5 of Swords. Something was an unwise choice here. 5 of Swords, it talks about defeat. It talks about something maybe was a good idea at the time. It was all fun and games until it wasn't. It was all fun and games until someone actually had something to lose here. It says self-sacrifice, self-sabotaging behavior. It says a lack of commitment, deception. Yeah, I told you, 7 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man and the Fool card. Someone here invested a lot in a situation. But now they're stuck. Someone here could be feeling foolish or was acting as if they was a free spirit when they really had commitments here. I'm hearing someone did something on a whim. So that spontaneous energy. And it caused an ending. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. You have Remember and Awakening. You have Lack and Doubts. Nurturing Compassion. You have Past Lack and Suffering. Yeah. Now somebody wants to remember what it is that they had. But because of what they did in the past, it's causing them some sort of pain right now. I heard, don't you cry now. Hold your head up. Show me more. Chemistry and passion. Yeah, with the lack and doubts. I told you, someone here was acting on that. Oh, it's almost like I want to say succubus, incubus energy. Thank you, Spirit. You have Rebirth and Winter. So for some of you, I don't know if this is someone that's going to approach you in the winter months, wanting some sort of new beginning. I don't know if they already approached you last winter. Take it how it resonates. But this definitely could be someone that you are closed off to. You don't want to accept their offer here with the Venus offer. Or they feel like you're going to be closed off to this offer. Show me my Virgos dealing with a Sag. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. You have just sing. Maybe music reminds them of you, or maybe this is someone who's listening to a lot of love songs, or maybe you are. Maybe some of you do sing, right? Just sing. Why is it here? Thank you. You have see the light. And one more. Thank you. You have blow. It's not funny. I'm sorry. You have blow off some steam. Now this is my sexually frustrated card. Man, I don't know. I just feel like someone here with the see the light, it can give me that energy of, you know, something being illuminated, right? Seeing the truth in a situation. Or this is someone who is seeing that, you know, something wasn't worth it here. I can't. This is someone who now wants to give more to the situation. Maybe there's someone who needs to kind of seek some sort of professional help. I don't know. Maybe they've been speaking to friends or family about this situation. Maybe this is someone, like I said, you have children with. Maybe you still have to communicate with them because of children. Give me advice. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. What's the advice? Thank you. Ooh, this has been coming out quite a bit. What came with it? It says, yes, look for a sign. Oh, maybe some of you are going to find this out. I don't know. I hope not. Maybe this is confirmation for someone. Like I said, if something here has been niggling in the back of your mind, you're like, something ain't right with this situation. Something ain't right. I don't know. Can't quite put my finger on it, but something ain't right. Listen to yourself. I'm not saying go snooping through this person's stuff with that look for a sign, but maybe we just need to pay a little bit more attention to this person in terms of how they behave. Like I said, if this is someone who's saying, hey, I'm going to work, and you're like, well, them checks ain't matching up with them hours, you know, what's going on here? Or you finding some receipts on this person's credit card that, hey, they've been booking hotels or paying for dinners. I don't know. I ain't giving you guys no ideas. I'm just reading the cards. Give me a card. Thank you, Spirit. What is the advice here? Ooh, we have coming out sideways. We have dreaming. Maybe you need to pay attention to your dreams. Maybe your ancestors are trying to give you some sort of downloads or confirmations there. One more. I want to get one more for Sag. Ooh, maybe this is someone who said, nah, that's just my friend. Let me get out of this reading. I cannot. One more for Sag. Oh, my Virgos are dealing with a Sag. I don't know. Ugh. What is that, Spirit? Do we dare look? Ooh. It says turn away. I feel like with that turn away energy, maybe you turned a blind eye to something. Like I said, maybe some of you are in this energy where you're like, nah, that person wouldn't do that to me. No. But yet something is still niggling at you. I'm hearing something about someone's stomach turning, so I don't know. Yeah, bottom of the deck we have truth. Look with the friendship. So, yeah, okay. That is what I have for you guys today. Again, don't forget to comment down below if you prefer me to just do the readings, just the fire signs all in one, or if you prefer me to break them down like this. But that is what I picked up for you today, Virgo cross watcher. If anything did resonate with you in this reading, do hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light, Virgos.